All right, let's just jump right into it. We are talking about something that honestly sounds like it's straight out of a movie. We're pairing an autonomous AI agent with a full-blown professional-grade hacking toolkit. So what actually happens when you give an AI the keys to the kingdom? Well, let's find out.
I mean, just stop and think about that for a second. Imagine having a personal security expert, a digital investigator on call for you, 24/7, and you kick things off with just a simple text message. That's the absolutely incredible promise of what we're talking about today.
So how does all this magic actually happen? Well, it really comes down to two key pieces of software. Each one has a very specific job, but they work together perfectly. Let's break down what they are.
Okay, so this slide really lays it all out. On one side, you've got OpenClaw. Think of it as the AI brain. It's this clever open source framework that hooks into large language models and, get this, lets you command it just by chatting. On the other side, Kali Linux. This is the hacker's toolkit. It's not just a program, it's an entire operating system jam-packed with professional-grade security tools.
Right, so what happens when you let the AI brain play with the entire hacker's toolkit? This is where things get really, really powerful and, yeah, potentially pretty dangerous.
And here's where you see just what a huge leap this is. You can literally tell your AI, hey, scan this network and tell me where the holes are, or find any open security cameras in this area. It can even generate backdoors for you. And you're not typing in a single complex command. Nope, you're just having a conversation with an AI on your phone, and it's doing all the heavy lifting.
Honestly, this is the perfect way to think about it. It completely lowers the barrier to entry for what used to be incredibly complex technical jobs. But, and believe me, this is a huge but, giving something this much power, this much freedom, well, that leads us straight to the other side of this coin.
As cool and exciting as all this sounds, we have to talk about the risks. We have to, because when you hand an AI agent the keys to your entire computer, you are opening a door that can be very, very difficult to shut later.
And this is really the central question, isn't it? The power, the convenience. It's amazing, but it can come at a really steep price to your own personal security and your privacy if you're not extremely careful.
You know, this isn't some buried warning in the fine print. This is a message you see right when you go to install the thing. It's not a polished product from a big company. It's experimental, which means you are the first and only line of defense. And those sharp edges it talks about, yeah, they can cut pretty deep.
So here is the single most important thing to understand. OpenClaw doesn't run in some kind of magic protected bubble. It runs on your machine with your user account. That means it can read your private files, it can see everything in your downloads folder, it can access your browser history. Anything you can do, it can do too.
So let's really spell out what can go wrong, because the risks are serious. An attacker could use something called a prompt injection to trick your AI into sending them your private SSH keys. You might download a community skill that looks helpful but is secretly designed to steal your data. Or the agent could just get stuck in a weird loop and burn through hundreds of dollars in API fees before you even realize what's happening.
And speaking of those community skills, they are a real roll of the dice. Some estimates suggest that as many as 17% of them could be malicious honeybots. These are traps built by hackers specifically designed to steal your info the moment you install them. That's a terrifying number.
The developers themselves couldn't possibly be more clear about this. This is a tool for people who really understand the risks and know how to protect themselves. If you're a beginner, you have got to be incredibly cautious and follow every single safety step. No exceptions.
Okay, so after all of those warnings, you're probably wondering if it's even possible to do this safely. And the answer is yes, absolutely. But it takes discipline, and it means setting up your environment the right way right from the very start.
This right here is the absolute 100% non-negotiable golden rule. Do not, under any circumstances, install this on the laptop you use for work or the desktop you use every day. The machine you use for OpenClaw needs to be completely, utterly isolated from your personal life. Period.
So here's your security checklist. It's all about layers. First, isolation. Run this thing on a cheap, separate cloud server, a VPS, or a totally separate computer at home. Second, containerization. Use a tool like Docker to run OpenClaw in its own little box, walled off from the main operating system. Third, sandboxing. Turn this feature on. It forces the AI to do its work inside temporary lockdown jail cells that get destroyed afterward. And finally, if you connect it to anything like your email, create a brand new throwaway account just for the AI.
And let's just quickly explain that word sandbox because it's so important. A sandbox is basically like a digital padded room. You can let a program go totally wild inside of it, but it can't touch or break anything outside those walls. For running powerful, untrusted code like this, it's absolutely critical.
You know, in the end, it really just comes down to this old saying. This combination of OpenClaw and Kali Linux puts capabilities in your hands that were pure science fiction just a couple of years ago. But the responsibility for using that power safely, that is 100% on you.
So what is this thing really? Is it a game-changing tool for security researchers? Or is it a dangerous weapon just waiting to fall into the wrong hands? The truth is, the technology itself is neutral. The real answer isn't in the code. It's in the caution, the knowledge, and the responsibility of the person who decides to use it.